Peace, God. Thank all of y'all for tuning into the channel, man. Thank y'all. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel right here, man. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get directly into it. You dig what I'm saying? A narcissistic, you know what I mean, person. You know what I mean? With that person disorder, you know what I mean? Listen to this, though, man. We're going to dive into it. We're going to talk directly about it. You know what I'm saying? I experienced it in so many relationships all the time. I seemed like I was a person that attract women like this. You know what I mean? I know it may be women out there or a man out there dealing with the same situation, narcissistic type of person. You know what I mean? Where they very arrogant and very just very nasty individuals, man. A type of person that would cheat on you and make it all about you, make it all about something you did and the reason why they cheated. You know what I mean? This is a very disgusting person, a person that would be with you in a relationship and hate everything about you. You know what I mean? Meaning that, for instance, let's say, for instance, you got more success than them. They'll literally hate you for that. And they begin to do things. A person that would cheat, that would lie, that would do a lot of manipulative things. You know what I'm saying? Always feeling angry at other people because of their success, or angry just for no reason. You would notice when you were a narcissistic type of person, it's always chaos and drama, and it's just filled with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I experienced it so many times, man. In multiple relationships, and it's very torturous. You know what I mean? That one of the things I always look back and say to myself is that I know every relationship that this individual's going to be in is going to be miserable, it's going to be painful, and it's going to be just all over the place. And you're going to always feel like, dang, it depends on the type of person that the person end up with. But I feel like every person that end up in a relationship with these individuals will go through the most torturous times of their life. And like I say, man, when you by yourself and you're not with them anymore, and you get that freedom, it feels good. But see, the thing that I notice, and I see a lot of women that deal with narcissistic men and stuff like that, they actually miss those guys that cheated on them. And like these, I'm gonna tell you something about, they would mess with your best friend, and they would mess with one of your cousins. Like, these people are the most disgusting people in the world, man. They don't care about anybody. Their egos is out of this world. They just very disgusting type of people. And I always tell people, when you sit back and look at yourself in the mirror, and I'm gonna tell you, at the time I was dealing with multiple women that was like this. You know what I mean? See, what they do is it's almost this sense they looking at they prey, and they saying, okay, let me see how far he gonna let me go, or she gonna let me go. You know what I mean? And that's what they do. They sit back. Like, I'm gonna tell you the one experience I had. This girl, she would just lie all the time, right? And then, for instance, this is what she did. She lied to me about a lot of things, and I was like, you know what? Ain't nobody perfect. I was like, I forgive you. It's all good. That's my personality. I forgive. At that time, because I was blind to the fact of what was going on, I was like, I forgive you. I know you didn't feel comfortable telling me the truth. You know what I mean? But the whole time I had been with this individual, she lied to me about everything. Like, everything. See, the thing we got to learn about in relationships, man, when we see those red signs going the heck off, don't sit back and say, oh, ain't nobody perfect. No. I learned my lesson about that. You need to fall the F back. Like, seriously. Unless that's what you want to deal with in the rest of your relationship, are lying and cheating and scheming individual. I should have backed the hell up, but I was being desperate and what you call thirsty. You know what I mean? That's what you call that behavior from a younger version of me. Nah, man. It's just like you gotta get away from that narcissistic person that will sit there, tell you all these lies, and do the most crucial things. And I see a lot of women, homegirls that I dealt with, dealing with men like this. And I sit back and I be like, oh, sis, you gotta get away from that. You know what I mean? Because you deserve better. And I think the problem is with people like me, you, and any women that's out there that's been through this, or guys that's been through this, is that we have to understand our value as people. They see us as a people that they can run over top of, and they bring us so much chaos and drama into our life. They destroy us as people. Like, we become in a relationship peaceful and trying to build and have a relationship where everything is just, I can't say perfect, but just at least going in the right path, and we building together and we striving together. Narcissistic person, oh, I gotta be the head, or I gotta be the Don Dida, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They just so ego tripping all the time. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not building together and working. So, you know, a narcissistic person, right? I'm gonna tell you all about this, man. All they care about is themselves. Don't care about nobody else. That's why they'll never support nothing you do, or never be helping you with nothing you do. And they'll tell you a lot of lies about what they're going to do. But really, all they care about is people seeing them, people celebrating them, people caring about them. They don't give a damn about anything with you. And you will see it. See, they know how to pretend. They know how to blend in. It's like the devil. He know how to blend in any environment and make you feel like they care. They do not care. They don't care, like, if you live or die or anything. They don't have any emotions. Like, these type of people will get in a relationship with you just to use you, and then sit back and say, "Oh, what I use you for?" You know what I mean? That's what they are, bro. They'll use you. They will manipulate you. They will hurt you. They will even get you killed if you don't prepare yourself or watch out what you dealing with. You know what I mean? They don't give a damn about nobody but themselves, and that's why I had multiple women that was like this, and every time I look at them, I realize the mistakes that I made as a human being and as a person and as a good-hearted person. Now, I'm not perfect in the sense of the matter, but when I went in these relationships, I look at these individuals as beautiful queens and women that probably had a little issues here and there, and not identified that it was narcissist and that they was crazy and they were really out of like really out there like this wild animals. You know what I mean? And I didn't know it. And even when, like, that's the thing we always do as the good guy and the good woman that's out here. We forgive them every time they cheat, every time they do bad stuff, every time they do nasty stuff to us. And they still make it our fault. No matter how much. We never cheated or never did anything, man. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I always tell, man, I had one that was the devil. Like, the devil. It should have had a red dress and horns coming out of the fucking head. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you ain't cheat because you don't look good and this and that. Like, they was that bad. Narcissistic a person will always try to belittle you as a person because you trying to be faithful and good to them, because they're not being faithful. It's just the thing about them. They always was cheating the whole time they was with you. You know what I mean? They was always had that rebound person or that second person. They always do that because that's what they do. They are cruel and evil individuals that don't take medication. And people in society don't think they need to take medication. So when they jump from relationship to relationship, it's called normal. And what we all see now is everybody saying, "Oh, I'm toxic too." It's like a cool thing to be a toxic and very effed up individual. It's cool nowadays. "Oh, I'm fucked up and toxic." That's cool. It's not cool. Like, it's cool to hurt people. It's cool to beat up on people. It's cool to cheat and lie on people. That's cool. It's cool to use people for money. It's cool to just destroy a person's life and their mental. It's not cool. Now, let me tell you how you destroy and defeat a narcissistic person. What you do is get the fuck away from them. And when you get the fuck away from them, man, like 50 always tell you, success will kill the fuck out of a motherfucker. When you start having success and they start saying you doing good, not faking doing good, really doing good. Don't do the shit they doing, because they faking when they acting like, "Oh yeah, we a family over here." I'm going to tell you something about a narcissistic person. I'm going to give you another thing. They'll never ever put you on any of their social media platforms or none of that. Know why? Because they always cheating. They always talking to other individuals. They'll never celebrate their relationship with you because they always have somebody else that they are messing with. I'm trying to tell you, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. They are not going to put you on their social media. Not because they're trying to hide. Why would they try to hide somebody they love? Think about what I'm telling you. I know y'all want to go, "Oh, well, you got to put them on there then." No, they're not putting your ass up there because they fucking cheating on your ass. I fucking said it. Yes, they sucking somebody else's dick, or that motherfucking nigga eating somebody motherfucking pussy. I said it. Motherfucker, I said it. Narcissistic motherfuckers, that's what they do, man. They don't give a damn about you. They know how to pretend. They know how to manipulate. They know how to run game on your mind. They've been doing it their whole entire life when they was little kids playing with toys. You know, doll babies and motherfucking video games. They know what the fuck they doing. You know what I mean? And my whole message about this is, sometimes you got to identify what you're dealing with and sit back. Have you ever been with a person and you just sat back? Everywhere they go is always drama and chaos. That's a narcissistic person. The person is really fucked up in the inside. They must have been mistreated as a child. People didn't love them. You know what I'm saying? And like I told you, man, sometimes I just go to God and God will send me messages and he'll explain different scenarios that I've been through or was going through. And he, like, one of the messages that God gave me one time was letting me know that the way my mom loved me, right? You know what I'm saying? My mom wasn't perfect in any form or fashion, but the way my mom loved me is not the way her mom loved her. And that's the reason why she act the way she act. She act like a person that never was loved. So she began to resist everything and have envious heart, had hate in her heart because nobody loved her. And like I say, it's men out here that feel that same feeling where they felt that they wasn't loved right or had the love that they needed as a child. And they become these monsters when they grow up. very egotistical person that's cheating and doing all type of nasty things and then blaming it on you. I had lots of homegirls that come to me, Charlie, this and that. They tell me this story and I feel so fucking sad. I want to beat the fuck out of this guy that do this shit to them. But I can't do that because what I learned about doing shit like that is when you jump into your homegirls or sis relationship and beat the shit out of somebody, she end up go back fucking with the same nigga that you beat the shit out of, and you and her relationship is no longer existed because he gonna destroy that. You know what I'm saying? That's what narcissistic motherfuckers do. You know what I mean? That's why I say, man, when I see my sis come to me with that, I always sit back and I feel sorry for him because I went through the same shit in hella relationships. I've been in a good relationship. I would never say her name, but I remember being in a relationship with her and she gave me nothing but love. And she taught me the true meaning of love. And when I've been through these other two women that I was with before I got to her, I would say she was the best thing that one of the best things that ever happened to me as far as dating and stuff like that. I just feel like a lot of the women that I've been with was very, very trifling, very stank, very fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, in between time I was dating and stuff like that, not the ones that I really considered as serious. You know what I'm saying? I experienced a lot of bad relationships and bad situations. You know what I mean? But like I say before, a narcissistic motherfucker, they don't give a fuck about you. And like I said, when I was with this, not to get off track, when I was with the girl that I was with that was actually a queen, you know what I mean, African American, beautiful girl. She loved me. She cooked for me. She did everything. Man, when I was with her, before I end up getting with my wife or whatever, I will always say that individual was a queen. You know what I mean? Like she made her little mistakes in here and there, but she was never ever that narcissistic type of person that would egotist. She was the type of woman that would come to me and that she did the wrong as a wrong would have told you the truth. She would be asking you, can you handle the truth? And she was always up front with you, always came to your side, always had your back. And like I said, when I experienced that and then experiencing the relationship with my wife or whatever, I didn't even know those type of women existed. I'm gonna be honest. I had been in so many bad relationships, so many women that just was like money hungry or just evil individuals that I didn't even know good women that existed. You know what I mean? And I really gave up on that. You know, I remember I was depressed and sad. I just felt like life wasn't going my way at all. And I felt like everything was just on some bad tip. Like every woman that I ever looked at as somebody as being my queen, I felt that none of them was meeting the expectation that I was thinking. I was thinking these people was good people, that they didn't cheat and didn't lie and do all this evil stuff. And I started to meet the women that I always wanted to be with, dating them, and it was bad until I met these individuals that changed the narrative. And like I said before, it's good people out here. We just got to do our homework. We got to be dedicated to finding somebody special and not just settling for anybody, because there's a lot of evil people out here that don't give a damn or don't care about us. You know what I mean? So like I said, narcissistic is very toxic. It's bad. You know what I mean? I see it all the time, man, where a person will, they love to see you in pain. They love to see you hurting. It makes them laugh. It's funny. They enjoy the tormenting of you, to be able to belittle you, to be able to crush you. Everything they could possibly do to just humiliate you, to make themselves look bigger and baddest person. They feel like they're the biggest, baddest person on the planet, man. The most beautiful person on the planet. Like they all this and all that. To you, that you might think that way, but the rest of the world don't think that way. And that's the thing that they realize when they look in the mirror at themselves. They realize how ugly they really are, not just on the inside, but on the outside. And they realize the rest of the world think they ugly as hell. So they try to find somebody that they identify with, think is weak enough for them to run their game on or try to do evil stuff to. Like I said before, they look at you. I'm gonna tell you the weak thing that they see in people like us. That's good-hearted, good-spirited, willing to forgive them for their mistakes. That's it. We forgive them for their mistakes and allow them to get multiple chances. Where other people see what the fuck they are and they go out and sleep with their motherfucking sisters and shit. You know what I mean? Or fuck around with different people like that. You know what I'm saying? They end up they doing the same shit that they do to them, basically. The other people do that. Whereas people like me is like, nah, how can we talk about it? You can't have conversations with a narcissist. They're not, every time you try to critique something or say something, they will literally, I had a girl one time was literally crazy. Like to the point that she could not have an adult a conversation at all. Like she just be going crazy. Just going crazy. I'm just like, bro, can we have a conversation as a grown man, as a grown woman? Can we talk? couldn't have no conversation. Every time you would be telling her what's going on with this, or to get her to tell the truth, it's like somebody, like she was the devil, and you poured holy water on her. Like her skin was burning off just because you was asking for the truth and for her to just sit there. And I think that's a lot what people were saying with the Jada Pinkett and Will Smith thing. They was feeling like Jada was not willing to come forward about being with August Alsina. Like I said, I'm a big fan of Jada Pinkett and Will Smith and all of that. But I think that's what people were saying when they see the interview. That's why I felt like she should have just came out and just said it, and didn't even give a damn what people were saying. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I slept. We did this. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like the way she said it and the way she was running around it, it made it seem like that narcissistic personality. You know what I mean? But like I say, not to get too much on that. But like I say, I've been with this type of demon for a long time, so I've seen it so many times in relationships. You know what I mean? It's that spoiled brat type of personality, man. Or that child that was mistreated by their mom or dad, or they was always left out in the cold, or never having a good relationship with their moms or dad, and they become evil people, jealous of the world, hate the world. They can never go in environments where it's peaceful. It's always drama. It's always chaos. You ever met a person that everywhere they fucking go is like drama? Something always going on, where it's like a person like me, like, what's happened today, Charlie? Nothing. You go tomorrow. What happened today, Charlie? Nothing. Charlie, what happened today, Charlie? Nothing. Now ask them what happened today. Oh yeah, Keisha and Boo Boo and do that. It's always drama every single day, and it's always with them chaos, trauma, confusion. You be sitting there listening to them and like, man, I need to get a rope, put it around myself, and just jump out the fucking window. Like, it's that serious and that intense. It's like, wow, is this shit gonna ever fucking end? You know what I mean? It's that intense and that, it's just bad, y'all. I just gotta say it like that. It's bad when you're dealing with a narcissistic person. They don't know how to be normal human beings without having all this ego shit and all this evil stuff inside of them. You know what I mean? That genetics, man, you know what I mean? Of the serial killers and stuff like that. It's just an evil thing, man. They do a lot of vicious and fucked up shit. You ever just been around a person and you just didn't understand why they was doing stuff? That's what I experienced with multiple women that I was with. You sitting there like, why you do that? Like, they can't explain themselves because they such hateful and evil people. They cheat, they lie, they steal, they will do anything to you. They will crucify your ass if you allow them to. Like, they would literally, you would have money on your table or money in somewhere, and they'd be going around looking for your shit and take your shit and make up a fucked up reason why they took your shit. Like, I took all your money, yeah, I took your money because, you know, you owe me, or just make up some random ass shit why they stole all your money or why they did. I'm talking about this the girl that I was with was so fucking grimy. She lied about being pregnant just to get money out of me, just to scheme some money out of me and shit. Like, I'm talking about that fucked up as a person and was gonna go all the way through with it. You know what I'm saying? A person that does that lie about having kids, and like, this motherfucker is the most evilest motherfucker in the world, man. You know what I mean? Put a whole baby on your ass and ain't yours and shit. You know what I mean? Evil. The devil is inside these people, man. I'm telling you, man, narcissistic people are the devil, man. And I say that shit as respectfully as I possibly can. Like, they're the devil. They're very, very evil spirits and very evil individuals. They are Satan themselves inside of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, man. Like, I'm telling you, man, these type of people that you could be having the best day in your life. I'm talking about, you could have just signed a check for $20 million and they come in your presence for 2 seconds, and you like, you forget you just won $20 million or $2 million because they bring so much darkness. It's like dark clouds come over these people's head when they come into your life. You're like, oh shit. Like, you ever been around a person like that you just be around them and it's like, damn, while I'm around you, like, every time I'm around you, bad shit happen. Like, that's fucked up, man. I had friends like that, not just relationships. I had friends that's dark like that. They always in drama and chaos. You be sitting there like, man, I can't even chill with you on the block. You know what I'm saying? You fuck around and get shot for no reason. You sitting out there, oh yeah, what you into? I'm like, my nigga, like, I'm relaxing, my nigga, what y'all into? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, narcissistic people, man, they would get you jammed the fuck up. And you can lose your life fucking with these type of individuals because they don't give a damn about nobody but themselves. And they will crucify your ass. And they will make up excuses of why they did the fuck shit to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, man. Like I say, me being this in the house type, I'm a tourist, man. I'm a real live blooded tourist. Man, I could sit in the crib and watch fucking Netflix and relax, go to work, chill, don't talk to nobody at work, go to work, do my job, come the fuck home. I can live like this forever. But with a narcissistic person, I cannot live like that. Nigga, if I went to work with them, niggas be stealing shit and taking all type of shit, and I'm involved in fucking larceny and shit at the job. It's like, that's what happens when you with these type of individuals, man. Like, just dumb shit just be happening. Like, all of a sudden, you was just chilling in your crib. You chilling in your crib all the time. All of a sudden, your fucking brand new Rolex watch is missing. You know what I mean? Like, this, oh, like, damn, my Rolex been in this house all the time. Now my shit gone. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's what you deal with narcissistic motherfuckers, man. Like, all of a sudden, your life, it begin to go to hell when you got those type of people around you. All of a sudden, shit always happening. All of a sudden, you lived at this apartment your whole life, whole time. Nigga, you been here for 20, 30 years. You ain't never got shot at there. One motherfucking time. You ain't got shot. You ain't got robbed. Ain't nothing ever happened to you. Start fucking with a narcissistic person, man. Oh, my God. You go outside, niggas are busting at you. Bah, 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 bah. Like, nigga, what the fuck is going on, cuz? Like, that's what they bring to your life. They bring hell. They bring demonic spirits and everything, my nigga. They bring hell to your life. And my whole thing is, the way to destroy them is to get the fuck away from them and have success. And keep them niggas so far away from you, they don't know which way is up. You dig what I'm saying? When you identify what the fuck they are, get the fuck away from them. Listen to me when I'm talking to you. This is Charlie, and I'm telling you straight from the heart. You around a narcissistic motherfucker, girl or woman, girl or man, get the fuck away from them. They will destroy your fucking existence. They will turn your life into a fucking black hole. They will crucify your motherfucking life if you don't get the fuck away from them. Do not forgive them for shit. You a motherfucking cheater. You a motherfucking liar. You a motherfucking scumbag. Get the fuck out of my life. I don't want to see you ever again in life. I don't give a fuck if you get saved 20, 30, 40, 50 motherfucking times, nigga. I don't want to be around you. You could get baptized 50 motherfucking times. I don't want to be around you. Okay? Now you can get saved some old motherfucking times and get baptized some old motherfucking times. I don't want to be around you. That's how you got to carry a narcissistic motherfucker. Now, you can ignore what the fuck I say like everybody do and then come back and say, Charlie, you were right. I know. It's why I got the dot in the middle of my motherfucking head when my third eye has been born with this shit is because I have great wisdom, you guys. That's what God blessed me with. It's called wisdom. The greats have it, and I'm one of them. Like, seriously, man. I'm telling you, dog, like, for real, man. I think that's what God put me out here to do, man, is give this wisdom to y'all, man. Like I say, man, no matter how, like, this the thing, my mom raised me a certain way, right? And my whole life I was raised a certain way, so I don't know how to be no other way. And all I know how to be is this good guy. And with being a good guy, you end up attracting narcissistic women. The same with good women. And that's why I feel sorry for all the good women out there that's doing good things for these dirty, dirtbag ass niggas that's taking advantage of them. But the crazy thing, good women and good men rarely ever come together. I'm being honest with you. Good women and good men rarely ever come together. They normally narcissistic people end up becoming between good women and good men because they're able to manipulate the situation and make it seem like they're the better piece or the better half. You know what I mean? Start pulling out dinglings and all types of other shit that would make a person go this way or go that way. You know what I'm saying? Or looks or whatever the fuck may happen. You know what I'm saying? People begin to go the wrong direction by being manipulated by these individuals. Money, ding-a-ling, all type of shit, pussy, whatever. Bigger ass, you know what I mean, for the man. You know what I'm trying to say. It's something that they're using to be able to manipulate the person to go into that direction. And that they end up going into that direction and being in a bad predicament, bad situation. And that's what end up happening. They're being tortured slowly, lied on. You know what I mean? Like that, just completely lied on, like on big platforms and shit. Like, can you imagine being with somebody and they lied and said that you cheated on them or did something wrong to them and you didn't, and everybody believes the shit that they say? That's what I dealt with. I've dealt with that shit. You know what I mean? This young lady lied on me. She just made up all these fucking lies about me. And niggas believed it. My own family. Not the family that was super close to me, but the family that wasn't close to me believed in her. You know what I mean? She like Purity fucking lied on me about a lot of shit. And these motherfuckers believe. And I'm over here trying to plead with them to listen to me, but they wouldn't. But it taught me something about my family though, that they didn't never give a fuck about. They didn't those individuals on that side of the family didn't love me, didn't care about me. Cause if they would have knew, they were like, Charlie? The family that know me like, Charlie? Like what? Like that's almost the saying Charlie smoked weed. They were like, Charlie? Like Charlie stole something. The family that know me would be saying that. The family that don't know me, that don't hang around me, that don't be around me, they wouldn't know because they don't hang around me. They don't have a relationship with me. So the ones that do know me, when the person telling them this shit, they laughing in the inside because they know me. You know what I mean? It's like a person that's listening to me, they're like, oh, no, because I'm black or I got a beard, I'm this criminal and some evil guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm none of that shit. Like, you know what I mean? I think that's what ended up happening with a lot of people. They just begin to assume things without actually knowing and identifying who the person really is, and not realizing that just because this individual cute as fuck, she's a fucking demon. That's because that man is handsome as hell and all the women love him. That nigga's evil as fuck. He beat the shit out this girl every night. You know what I mean? I had a girl that was going to school with me. You know what I mean? He was a pretty boy. He used to beat the shit out of this girl. She used to go to school with a black eye. Like, literally, she used to come to school with a black eye. I used to ask her what was going on. She would never tell me because I would have beat the shit out of the nigga right there in the school. I wouldn't have give a fuck. I would have slammed chairs on this nigga and everything. She would have told me. But she would never she never told me. Other people were telling me shit, and I didn't know if to believe the other people or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? But she would never tell who beat the shit out of her and blacked her eye. She'd walk around with glasses on her face. You know what I mean? The teacher let her keep it on because she had a fucking black eye. You normally when a kid come in with sunglasses on, they'd be like, no, you got to take that off in school. But they didn't let her, they didn't make her take it off because this girl was being abused by her own fucking boyfriend. And I was to whoop his ass. And every nigga that was with me was going to whoop his ass. And if she would have confronted about me, if she would have confronted to me, I would have whooped his ass. Give a fuck. Every nigga that was with me would have whooped his ass. That's a fact. We'd have dragged his ass and threw him down the stairway. That's a fact. You know what I mean? But like I said, not to get off too much on the track. Like I said, I just don't like that shit. Man, it's narcissistic, man. High as fuck. And it's women that's like that. Like I said, it's a dangerous cycle, man. Them motherfuckers is vicious. And they evil as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm telling y'all this right now. We got to destroy and get the fuck away from these motherfuckers. Well, lie on your ass to get you almost. This bitch almost got me killed, got me set up. You know what I'm saying? Narcissistic ass, nothing ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's what they are. You know what I'm saying? They would get your ass killed. You know what I'm saying? Because they just scumbags of a motherfucker. While they sucking somebody's dick and sucking multiple dicks and convincing niggas to come kill you, because they love to see you in pain. I'm gonna give you a prime example of a narcissistic person. I had a conversation with this individual, right? Telling her I was telling her something about cheating. We were talking about cheating like all night, man. And we were talking about back and forth about cheating. And this was one of the things that we put in our relationship that we wouldn't hurt or do to each other. Tell me why this bitch couldn't wait to do it. You know what I'm saying? I told her, I say, I never dealt with pain like that or went through that. And she couldn't wait to hurt me, to destroy me, to fuck me over. She took pride in that shit. It was glorious. And the old me, I didn't recognize that she was that type of individual. I was in a position of feeling like forgiving people, loving people, because that's what my mom always taught me. But this was the devil that I was fucking around with. And this shit wasn't going to get pretty. It was going to get worse. So my whole point with this whole conversation is when you are in a relationship with a narcissistic person, get the fuck out of it. Because they will destroy your fucking life. And they will whoop your ass and they will lie on you and they will do the most despicable shit you could possibly think and tell you it was your fault that they fucked your mama or did some crazy shit to one of your family members. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping around with your family members and friends. And, oh, I'm not a hoe because I do this. Like, I fucked them and sucked this dick because, you know what I mean? Just making up these weird ass excuses and shit. You know what I mean? Like, don't go for that shit, man. I've been through it, man. It's time to destroy these motherfuckers for good. Peace, God.